17.3 of the penal law, disorderly conduct is still a law. I drafted the law that made American law because I read a small book in 1998 that the Media Foundation has, and the title of the book is Liberia, the Media, and the Liberian Law. And in our book, I identify sedition, criminal libel, and criminal malevolence. I say you can't hack the law because it has nothing for a president. If you say something about any official government and something is untrue, then that's a crime. But by the time you're going to determine is true, you're already in jail 3, 4, 5 months. So it was a gag law that hindered freedom of expression. I wrote a paper about it when I was a research fellow. I've been there. So I came out Solicitor General, and the young man was speaking with the laundry guy, the phone company, the eating money, the engagement company, and interest. And sometimes in their country, in the other country, they would just come in the person in jail. They laundry up as a police report, the person in jail. I was just freeing them. I said, well, I can't be Solicitor General forever. We have to repeat these laws. So I drafted the repeal of the 3 laws. I didn't include disorderly conduct that say abusive language is a crime, is an offense. I deliberately denied it because I want a decent society. Alright? Some will argue for the cause of our there's something in Liberia on our culture. Be a second, in fact, you just made a disclaimer. When you're American, put your cause and everything. Mommy tell your mother FTV on, right? They tell your mom, right? They cause everything. So a part of their culture, their cause. They telling their sister, my sister, tell the mother FTV on. That's their culture. Now, not our culture here. Alright? Now, people think that every speech, no speech should be limited. For example, when you go in court and you lie, and that speech, they call it perjury, a crime. You can go to jail for it, right? That speech. All right. You and somebody standing and see you, and somebody who is being looked for cooking, and you ran away from LDU. They see you and they're standing in your trouble. Somebody says, "What am I looking for?" So where are you living? They say, "Here, they're standing in your trouble." You see somebody come in there, run away, come and say, "You and John Brown was standing here." You say, "No, I see that man the whole day." And that speech. But that speech is a crime. You are hindering law enforcement because you are concealing a criminal, you are concealing a suspect. That is a crime, but a speech, no? Or somebody come and say, where you are, the whole city brand of everybody start ready to support break a land. And a speech, but it's called false public alarm, raising false public alarm. So people just speak ignorantly as if every speech, there is no limitation to speech. Well, your question was good because it made me to talk. Yeah. Speak fun. So, I think I've done it. Oh, on Friday, I got to go look for my little thing. Maybe my client is sitting in the office with my small thing. Let hear me one question.
Andrew Moses, a question.
Just a follow on the ways we are concerned. It is unlawful as a chief trustee for you to be seated as chief trustee at the same time have your personal businesses running. It is unlawful.
It is against the code to do that. But if you have that evidence, because you know some people when they got business, when they want to go into government, they can give all the shares to their wife or their children. Alright? So don't just go by where you see you. So, but then you have to do the research because when you go again, it's a misconduct, you go to the misconduct, these are some of the things to deal with. Because the code of conduct is law. Alright? So when you deal with that issue, it clearly says they can get in business, they want to pay them good salaries. You see? The other question I didn't answer for him, I answered earlier was that the judge, he said, why the judge signed and signed the justice? The justice alone, signature can't do anything. The majority, there was a unanimous decision. And he had looked at the court, now he didn't decide to bring it before the court. I believe, knowing him, they have said, but let me come, my mom, my grandma, I get time. And the other justice would have said, no, that's not you. You're trying to protect the dignity of the court, that's not you. You have no authority to decide. We are going to call that man. In that case, I will not make a decision to put again because they put it and vote there. Now that chief judge can make decision. Sometimes they follow the question that chief judge can give dissenting opinion. So now 4 justices on one side. And I want to be with Judge Janet. Judge Janet was not chief judge, but he gave dissenting opinion 4 on one side. Alright? I argue one case before the Supreme Court instead of their case. And Chief Justice and another justice, no, 2 justices were on one side, 3 justices on one. The majority decision is the court. The minority might have sound legal reasoning, but they decide cases by voting. But the minority will vote, then that is the law. And the court decision, its interpretation of the law is also law. So we have 3 laws. We have the Constitution, we have statutes, then we have judge-made law. That is the Supreme Court decision. The Supreme Court decision in interpreting the law is also law. So the law in this country now is the prophetic law. That everybody will die except for ourselves. Alright? And let's find evidence the justices are not involved strictly. I disagree with the court many times, but if we say they're engaged in impropriety, let's find the evidence. They can be removed. Hey, I think I'll follow one journalist in Ghana that did an exhaustive recording on corruption of judges from the lower court to the higher court. And there were so many people lost their positions in the judiciary that time. But will not be lazy and just perceive things as it look like that best thing or it look like that one thing, it look like. Let's do the research. Now we have electronic means. Recording is illegal, but if you go and record somebody, one judge engaged in criminal conduct as you are doing 2000 and record a person, that judge will be a sheep to me create a defense that I will record it without my consent. We got no one case in which a judge resigned because of only the people he never resigned because the court law show that he had been talking to a party litigant so much before the judgment. So let's follow the facts to improve our democracy. Democracy cannot be built without disagreement. But I strongly appeal to all Liberians that our disagreement will be associated with decency. Thank you.
That was the end of today's presentation of the Abapo Street Intellectual Series, presented to us by learned Liberian lawyer, Councillor Tiawan Gongloe. So we want to say thank you so much, Honorable Councillor, for your presentation. So we are still here. We want to say thanks to